Today, we're going to be learning about sea turtles. First is the leatherback sea turtle, which is the largest sea turtle species, and they measure between 4.5 to 5.5 feet long, and they have a leathery shell. That's how they got their name. We also have the loggerhead sea turtle, which is the most abundant type of sea turtle that nests in the United States. A green sea turtle gets its name probably because the fishermen who hunted this turtle for food noticed that the body fat of green sea turtles is green, probably because of their plant-based diet. Hawksbill sea turtles are named after their pointed beak, which resembles that of a bird. Flatback sea turtles have a very limited range and are found only in the waters around Australia and Papua New Guinea in the Pacific. The Kemp's Ridley is the smallest sea turtle species, measuring just under 30 inches on average. And finally, the olive Ridley sea turtle gets its name from the olive green color of its shell. Sea turtles have a really interesting nesting behavior. First, sea turtle mating occurs at sea. Then, adult female sea turtles return to land to lay their eggs, and they often return at night. When they lay their eggs, they create these patterns in the sand called crawls, and you can actually identify the type of turtle that nested by looking at the crawl, if you know the size of the turtle and the pattern of the crawl. Once a clutch is laid, which is a group of eggs, the turtle covers it with sand and returns to the ocean. The eggs incubate in the sand for 45 to 80 days. And even though humans have X and Y chromosomes to determine our sex, turtles don't have that. Instead, the sex of turtles is dependent on the temperature of the sand. So, warmer sand produces more females than males. Finally, the hatchlings emerge from the nest, usually at night. And they can tell it's night because the temperature of the sand is cooler. Then the hatchlings move away from the dark silhouettes of the land to find the water and begin their journey into the ocean. Sea turtles face a lot of threats over the course of their life. First, there's a lot of threats to hatchlings. For instance, while the baby sea turtles are in their eggs, and then when they're hatchlings trying to get to the ocean, crabs, raccoons, birds, and other animals are a big threat to them. On another note, artificial lighting can be a big threat to sea turtles because it can disorient the hatchlings, preventing them from making their way to the ocean, because they're reliant on dark silhouettes to tell them which way is the ocean. So if you have a bunch of artificial light from behind them, they might get confused and not make it to the ocean. Marine debris also poses a big threat to sea turtles because they might accidentally swallow it. For example, leatherback sea turtles often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, one of their main food sources. Boat strikes are another big threat to turtles because boat propellers can penetrate sea turtle lungs, causing them to drown, and penetrate the digestive tract. So how can you help sea turtles? First, you can limit lights near nesting beaches. If you notice that you're near a sea turtle nesting beach, please turn off the lights to your house and encourage others to turn their lights off as well so you don't disorient the turtles. Also, pick up any trash you see to make sure it doesn't make its way into the ocean, because sea turtles might mistake it for food. Make sure to wear polarized sunglasses and watch for turtles while boating to make sure you don't hit any with your propeller. Finally, call a hotline if you encounter a stranded sea turtle. All 7 species of sea turtles are classified as endangered, which means they could possibly go extinct. It's really important that we do everything we can to help the species survive.